This is Raven's Guardian with another new game here to round out our week of uploads. Today's game is going to be Hogwarts Legacy. So I've heard a lot about this game. I know there are a lot of Harry Potter fans out there, so I'm interested to see where this goes for everybody. I'm be interested to see how much interest there is in this. All right, so starting off, we have a letter here from the Deputy Headmistress of Hogwarts. Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are pleased to inform you that you've been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on 1 September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Alright, so we have to design our character. I actually don't really mind the first initial character here, but let's see what other ones we have available. Actually, he doesn't look too bad. Let's go with him. I don't really feel like we need to make any changes. I'm pretty satisfied with the way he looks. Hairstyle looks okay. The only change maybe... no, that one doesn't really look too well. I like the... yeah, we'll go with this hairstyle. I'm okay with scars. I'm not that big of a deal in having a scar, so we can take that one off. His eyebrows and everything look fine. Let's hear his voice.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Yeah, that sounds okay. And we'll just leave it on normal. And then for name, well, obviously we're going to be Raven. And for the last name, we'll choose Guardian. I think that'll be just fine. All right, let's start our journey.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince
The
my
newspaper was
colleagues
pretty
in the
cool.
Ministry, I believe he is a significant
Just like in the
threat.
movies.
And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
That was a little crazy.
The key! Give me your hand!
Well, that was a little bit intense. Luckily, we escaped.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Bottoms up.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
I do like the way
An
they're
item
doing this
enchanted to
tutorial.
bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
I've heard a lot about this game, so I'm super excited to give it a go.
far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George,
Let's
died
turn
in
this background
pursuit
music
of whatever
down
it
just
was
a
meant
touch,
to lead to.
if we can.
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind
Might have to
indulging me,
wait till the end of the
I'd like to have a look
cutscene.
around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
There we go. We turn the music volume down a little
Mind
bit,
your step.
and then also the sound effects volume.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Alright, so we're doing the first quest here at the Path to Hogwarts.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Professor Fig and I have traveled via portkey to a remote cliffside on the Scottish Highlands. We need to explore the mysterious ruins that we suspect the portkey was meant to lead us to.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Basic cast. New spell unlocked. Okay, so we're going to perform a basic cast.
Excellent!
Alright, use your camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same thumbstick by disabling camera relative targeting in the settings.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
The combat feels very smooth, so
Your
that's
wand
kinda
work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
That was kind of cool.
Almost there.
Someone built this here.
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
The mini-map shows your surroundings with you as the purple triangle in the middle. This yellow marker is the current objective. Press and hold up to toggle quest objective details. Okay, so explore the ruins. Yep, we've already looked at that. Apparently there must be something back there. Oh, what about this?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
It helps if I look at the mini-map. I guess there's a little pathway over here. Breaking all these pots to see if there's anything in them, but it doesn't look like there is.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
We're at the bank. Goblin's is fast asleep.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
The key? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts? Hogwarts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Go.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do.
Revelio.
But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Sweet, so we learned Lumos. You acquired the wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas. Hold right trigger and tap Y to cast or extinguish Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo!
Alright, Protego and counter attacks 3 times.
Expulso! Levioso!
Protego!
Descendo! Confringo!
There we go. Block.
Deposo! Confringo! Lumos! Stay close!
Oh, I don't think that's what we wanted to have happen.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? Revelio. What's happening? The wisps of
chest over
magic
here.
seem to be leading me somewhere.
Nice. 61 coins. Anything else? There's another one over here. Another 39 coins. I'll take it.
Revelio.
Anything else? I'm not seeing anything.
Lumos. Revelio. Protego. Lumos. Revelio.
There's another chest over here.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Didn't see any more. Let's go here. Oh boy. We're on our own this time.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Yep, 5 points exactly.
Lumos.
Okay. 1. And we're all pointing to here.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. I need to align these statues with their reflections. Protego!
That wasn't too bad. Hold Y during Protego to stun enemies with Stupefy. Counterattack. Stun enemies take extra damage, indicated by gold numbers.
Protego! Stupefy!
Oh, dang. Probably a little too soon.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy!
Alright, see anybody else?
Revelio.
Any chests? Nope, not seeing any chests. But it refilled my health by defeating him, so that's not bad. There's a red circle on the mini-map. Oh, it's just telling me where to go. Okay. Still not seeing any chests or anything, so alright, let's keep going.
Revelio.
Interesting. Nice, there's a chest over here.
Revelio.
Another one over here. That looks like something important. Anything over here? Not right now. Alright. This is probably what we have to investigate.
There you are. How How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I know a way out! Professor!
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're in Hogwarts. This game is, the graphics are just absolutely amazing. I know the majority of it has been a cutscene so far, but I'm really excited to see what they do with it here. Now the question is, which house will we end up in? I've heard to get all the achievements, however, you have to play all 4 houses, so whichever one we end up with first, that's okay.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to start classes. I can't wait to explore. I enjoy exploring, so I'll go with that one.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Sorting Hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Hufflepuff, known for patience, loyalty, and hard work. Alright, sure. We'll start off in Hufflepuff.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
It looks like we start out in the wine cellar.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Not quite yet.
Revelio.
Anything we can do? Oh, there's something over here. What's this? Nice. Got some morning tea. Anything else? Oh, apples maybe? Nice. Let's see, anything else? More apples. I don't think we need to grab some of those.
Revelio.
There's a bunch of stuff. What's this? It's like a flute, maybe? There's also a chest over here. I wonder what this is. House chest. Well, I can't do anything with it. Maybe I have to go through the first thing here first. Introduce yourself to Adelaide. Introduce yourself to Arthur. Introduce yourself to Leonora. Welcome to Hogwarts. I should probably introduce myself to some of my fellow students, however uncomfortable it may be.
There you are. There
There's
you are.
Lenora Everly.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I do have a lot to catch up on.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
You think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Nice to meet
It
you.
was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Alright, let's see. Who else? I'm assuming this is Arthur over here.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Let's see. Shame, I think magical beasts are incredible, or I tend to agree with your mother. Let's go with shame, I think magical beasts are incredible.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Good luck, Arthur.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Alright, just Adelaide to talk to.
What's this?
Oh, nice. We can spin the globe. Woo!
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Well, since Fig told us to keep it between us, I think I'll just say I'd rather not talk about it.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Is your uncle all right?
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Well, nice meeting you, Adelaide.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Oh boy.
Professor Weasley said she'd help me with my switching spells after class. I think she's tired
Revelio.
of partially transfigured items about the classroom.
Let's see if we can now go and get this flu. You gonna let me? No. Okay. Let's head outside.
There was a rumor in the barrel.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
All right, we'll follow Professor Weasley.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
Nice.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Yeah.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Revelio.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Oh, have some of these mixed nuts. Field guide page. House Elf Recipe Book Guide Pages. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. Challenge unlocked. Collect field guide pages in Hogwarts. You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing the challenge appears here. Alright, so we got 1 of 2. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Open the field guide. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Alright, so collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Discover field guide pages around the world. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards as you have unlocked them. Well, good to know.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Interesting. What's this over here? Oh. Looks like some kind of puzzle, maybe?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Grand staircase.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You discovered flue flames. Fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Alright, so Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of your map is where the students and professors live, and includes the House Common Rooms and the Great Hall. Alright, so we select the Great Hall. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own House Common Room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Select the Library Annex region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Use R to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall flue flames with X.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Alright, so it just saved. Nice.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Something Professor Shah is half asleep.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
And let's ask, what's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Well, again, since we told Professor Fig that we weren't going to tell anybody anything, we'll just say, I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right, let's talk to Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I'll just tell him, you did, sir. But that's, again, only because that was what he instructed us to do.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track the available quests from the map. Open the map. Alright. The shield represents the main quest. Completing main quests will further the story and unlock new features and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell or level requirements. These are given with a gold shield with a lock on it. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or the required spell act to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professors' assignments or as quest rewards. Alright, so we also have Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Field Guide map shows Professor Hackett's class in the lower section of the Astronomy Wing. I could get lost in this castle. I may need to use the Charmed Compass in the Field Guide to help me find my way. Attend Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Rewards, Levioso. Alright, so that's one of them that we have. The other one is Charms class. The Field Guide map shows Professor Ronan's Class in the astronomy wing. The class is enormous. The castle is enormous. I may need to use the charm compass in the field guide to help me find the way. Go to Charms class. Reward is Accio. We'll choose the Dark Arts class first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a
All
trip
right, well,
to
so
Hogsmeade for supplies.
once this
including
is
your
done,
own
I'm going to
wand.
go ahead and
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an
end this
exceptional craftsman
episode
and a good friend.
because we're already
I shall
sitting
reach
at
out
about
when
an
I have
hour and
more
15
information
minutes.
about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Quest complete. Welcome to Hogwarts. Cast Charm Compass. Charm Compass will lead you to anything you're tracking.
Then again, what isn't he irritated by?
My aunt made peace with my sister because she wasn't getting along well with my uncle.
We had a ghoul in our attic. Groaned all the time. Quite the nuisance. Still, we never had spiders.
Do you think it's...
Alright, so we've accomplished complete 2 main story quests. We've gotten 1 of the 2. And then field guide pages. Again, we've gotten 1 of the 2. We have a bunch of gear that was unlocked. We're not going to use it right now, but we can take a look at it. Yeah, so glasses. We've got a darkened flat cap. And why not? Let's see what it looks like. Neckwear. We probably have our Hufflepuff scarf. Natural beige scarf. Cloaks and robes. We have our school robes, which are already equipped. And our outfit, which we're probably wearing underneath our robes. And then we have our 2 quests that we've already covered. Charms class and Defense Against the Dark Arts. Alright, so it looks like it just saved. So with that, that'll be the end of this episode. I thank you guys for watching. If you really enjoyed this, I please ask that you like and subscribe. Maybe share it with a couple of your friends. And share this opportunity with them to see this game. So it's a pretty cool game. I really enjoy it. The graphics are fantastic. The story so far has been awesome. Obviously, it's been a lot of cutscenes, but I think that'll kind of taper off as time goes on. So join us next week for another episode, and we'll see what happens. Until then, thanks for everything. I'll see you later. Bye.